Well, good evening, everybody. We're going to get started. Hi, Joe. We're going to get started. This is actually a rededication of our building here to the veterans. It was dedicated in 1992. We're going to unveil a new plaque tonight for that, and a plaque for all of our men and women, the veterans that gave the ultimate price here in Bucks County, a plaque that we had here last year on the Day for Veterans. So it's a very, very important night for us, and certainly as we speak, our vets that come back from war right now from Afghanistan, and all our vets are here who we honor so much, and we want this to be something forever here in Bensalem. This building, again, is a rededication. It's always been dedicated to the veterans, and that very important other plaque of the men and women that gave the ultimate price for all of us that are standing here today. We have with us today, certainly all of council is here. We have the Boy Scouts, and I mentioned the Boy Scouts are a big, very big part of this. The Boy Scouts run the snack stand over there, 132, right? 132 runs our snack stand, and the money that they made from the snack stand actually is paying for this patio and the plaque and everything that was done here. So let's give them a hand, and we congratulate them for a job well done. In a moment, we're going to unveil the plaques. And by the way, this patio, anybody can come up if they want to take a name off or trace it. It goes right up to the plaques. And I kind of call this sacred ground here in Bensalem. This is a magnificent area where people can come. And as a team, everybody coordinated, made this work. And like I said, from last year, this is the results from that Veterans Day that we had here last year. Gene DiGirolamo, representative, couldn't make it. They're in Harrisburg, as Senator Tomlinson is. They were going to be here. They couldn't be here tonight, working on a budget. So I guess that's important also. So with that, we're going to start. I'm going to let Ed Kisselback, the President of Council, say some words, who was very instrumental last year of getting that Veterans Day that we had started here with the whole county. This is for all Bucks County, the one plaque, and the other is certainly for this building. So Ed Kisselback.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First and foremost, I'd like to introduce our council to you. Again, I'm Ed Kisselback. I am the President, Chairman of the Bensalem Township Council. We have Joe Polari, our Vice President. We have Tony Belfield, our Secretary. Joe Knowles, a Councilman. And we have John Matthew, also a Councilman. Also this evening, we have Bob Craven, who's the Chairman of the Veterans Board. I'm going to introduce him in a short time to come up and introduce our people that you have here also. I'm just so pleased to be here this evening, humbly have the opportunity to be a small part of this dedication to those who have given their lives, the Bucks County residents have given their lives for our freedoms and liberties. When we were younger, we all had an opportunity to make a decision whether we want to join the service or not. Some of us took that opportunity and said, this is what we want to do, and others said we didn't want to do. But there's 1,000 reasons why we joined and 1,000 reasons why we didn't join. But it comes down to sometimes saying, well, the reason you joined the service is because of the benefits. But then there's those of us who believe that we joined the service, joined the military, because we believe in the ideals of America and we want to be part of it. We want to share that with our children and grandchildren. And this is why it's my pleasure and council's pleasure to be here this evening so we can dedicate these names for all our children and grandchildren of those who have given their lives, Bucks County residents, to allow us to have the freedoms, the liberties, and to live the American life. So with that, I just like to say God bless all their families, God bless all of us in Bensalem, and especially God bless America. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Bob Craven to say hello and introduce the members from the Veterans Board also. Bob?
Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd just like to introduce a couple of the Veteran Board members from Bensalem. Mr. Jim Pinto is a current member, and Mr. Walter Arch is a former member. Both were very instrumental in this plaque. This is a very significant day for all veterans here in Bucks County, and I just want to say thank you to everyone.
Thanks, Bob, and all the hard work that your board does. Incidentally, anybody out there, any veteran who wants to get involved with us here, the board has plenty of room to have other members, and certainly they can help out or just attend the meetings and give their feelings of maybe some things that we can do to help them. At this time, I'd like to bring up an Eagle Scout who had a lot to do with this, with his Pac 132. Dan, would you come up and say a few words?
Hello, I'm Dan Turner, part of Troop 132. I'm an Eagle Scout, and we would just like to say that we're honored here to be here today, and we'd like to thank all the troops for their service to this country. Thank you.
Good job. By the way, incidentally, Congressman Mike Fitzpatrick, who's also an Eagle Scout, couldn't be here. He called and said he's in Washington and couldn't make it up. So from a congressman to you that do all this great work, the Eagle Scouts, and certainly all of the Scouts, the great job that you do. You know, I just want to say before we have an opportunity to take down these covers off these plaques, how appreciative all of us are in Bensalem to all of our veterans, the men and women that have served us so well and certainly gave me the freedoms that I have, the opportunities that I've had, and all of us and our family. We are so grateful to all of you. And let's keep our men and women of the armed services that are in action today, protecting us so we can be here this evening. With that, I want to unveil these plaques, and well, let's do one at a time. The first one we're going to do is the brand new plaque that has the names of all the men and women that paid the ultimate price here in Bucks County. Gentlemen, that's it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I don't remember the exact count to you, but there's quite a few men and women that have done that. So this will be here, and you can come up, anybody that wants. It's made so that you can copy it on paper. This is the plaque that we had for years on the building. We moved it a few feet. It used to be down there. You can see the outline. Now they're all together. Gentlemen, just pull it. Good job. Good job. I'll read this one, but I hope you get the opportunity to come up here. This building is dedicated as perpetual remembrance to the members of the United States Armed Forces from Bensalem Township of all wars and conflicts who died, that their fellow man might live in liberty, and to others no less valiant who lived to see the coming of victory and now serve God and our country in the paths of peace. So that's here forever. That's been here. It's a new plaque. Congratulations, everybody, all the hard work that everybody did to make this happen. Boy Scouts, God bless you, and thank you for your help. So for now, thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Remember, this is here for everybody to use in Bensalem. You get an opportunity to come up and look at it. And we have a few light refreshments inside. So if you want to come in and just mull around for a few minutes. And again, God bless you, and God bless America, and God bless our veterans.